Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a true nerd, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2, where things have gone not quite the way I was expecting it. We were thinking we were just going to wage war against the lizards to the north. We've basically said screw the lizards to the north, and we've just decided to live and let live. We hate each other, and we're hostile to each other, but actually we're at peace. They paid for peace for the time being, and as a result, those two are just busy attacking each other up there. My sort of vaguely friend sort of people are just up there. You know, I'm probably going to send my assassin back over just to keep an eye on them, because right now public order, it marks the old ones, has at least partly stabilised. So there's a really big nasty army here. Very big and nasty indeed, but our former allies, now just sort of friends, the rat people here, they've still got one big army ready to go. They might still be able to hold out against the lizards. But more importantly, I've got some big friends up here who I'm hoping I can draw into that conflict. So me and these lads up here, Clan Skier, I reckon me and them could be friends against the lizard people just yet. We'll see about that. But for the time being, we've got something more pressing to do, which is dwarves have made some interesting decisions. They threatened us. They took one of our towns. Actually, they razed one of our towns to the ground, and then they recolonized it immediately, which is unfortunate for them, because that means that huge amounts of their army has been converted into, you know, citizens, and thus won't be fighting, which is a real shame, because it's now time to fight. So, well done, lads. Good job. What have they got in terms of their... No, they've got no actual... They appear to have no garrison. How do they have no... What even is this place right now? I mean, it's being marked as just a ruined dwarf hold. Okay. So a ruined carrack now lies dormant. A vestige of some upstart attempts to dominate dwarf lands. So they haven't actually... They've sort of colonised it, but they haven't got any benefit out of the colonisation effort. Right, screw it. 53% chance to actually deal with this guy. Come on. 53% chance. And failure. But at least I've got some experience. That's a shame. I was kind of hoping we might be able to weaken them a little bit more yet. In which case, nothing more we can do. Pustin, time for you to just walk in there and smash these guys in the face, because we've got ogres. We have got a hell of a lot of indirect fire, and we've got clan rats. They're not great, but they'll do the flipping job, alright? So get over there and take these bastards on. Oh, yes. Now, it's time for revenge, you bastard. It's time for revenge for all the rats who lived under Subatan. So they've got some indirect fire in the form of, yeah, guys with handguns, but mostly it's just a huge pile of infantry. That works for me. So here we are, probably the biggest fight we've actually had so far in this entire game, and the battlefield it's happening on is pretty bloody small. So this is going to be interesting. Now, they also outrange me, so there's no point hanging at the back. We just need to get in there and start pelting them as quickly as possible when this begins. Now, nice wide line, because we significantly outnumber them, thanks to the fact that their head units are going to have to be closely packed together to offset the fact they're all incredibly weak. Skaven slaves, out on the wing, ready to just loop around. Bear in mind, I've also got multiple instances of the menace below to throw into this fight too. Clan ogres at the side as well, ready to just charge out and smash into these guys. They've got the armor piercing. That's all good stuff indeed. And don't forget, we've also got Pestilence Clanstone. So even though I don't actually have Skrulk here, I can put a really nice little kind of variant, if you like, on his Blessing of Filth ability on all of my slingers in about 90 seconds. It's not a great army, but it'll have to flipping do. Start the battle and see what you guys are planning to do next. And is it actually move forward, or are you planning to... No. Okay. They've got... They've got something in the form of artillery. Got it. That's why they're going to fall back. But just look at them. There's not much here. There really isn't much here, in fact. Now we've got missile infantry right there. That's just in the form of thunderers. What have you got at the back there? They've got a grudge thrower. Hang on, let's just see how long range that is. That is... It's pretty long range. Yeah, that's pretty long range. Okay, I just basically need to get up to these guys and start slinging at them. There's so few of them... I think we can just basically pelt them into the ground. I think we'll be fine. And their current position works for me too. I can surround these guys, though actually, they're drawn up so deep. We'll struggle to get all the way around them, but we'll see about that. Right, just pull everyone forward into this sort of a position. Everyone forward to about there. We'll see how that works. Go. Okay, that's probably close enough to be perfectly honest. And if they start charging, then yep, they're going to start charging. Screw it. These guys will keep them busy. Lovely. So now, you guys at the front, all of you are not on the actual skirmish mode. I want you off skirmish mode. I just want you to basically just pelt everything into the ground. So anyone that comes over in this direction, they're going to start collapsing pretty quickly. Yeah, look at that. There's nothing left. Very quickly, there's very, very little left here. One of you guys just get forward and just distract these guys. Get in there. Finish them off. Now, with these guys at the back, sadly we've got nothing we can drop on their heads like with the lightning. But now just get over there, chase those guys off. These guys, this is just basically one unit that's being sort of semi-sacrificed. We can just start pelting these lads. They've got the grudge thrower, which is going to do some damage, but quite frankly, we're going to do an awful lot more before they actually do any significant damage to us. I mean, look at this. This is perfect. This is just what we wanted to see. So one of you lads, right flipping here, just push forward, fight these guys, push them back. They're winded. They're still fighting with basically 0 strength, so well done to those flipping guys, quite frankly. And we've got... Oh, no, no you don't. You want to charge forward? I don't think you do. And by the way... Everyone's now going to get themselves some nice bonus abilities over here in terms of all of that. You know what? Screw it. Just bring these guys forward. Let's start sending them forward. Send them forward. I want these guys covered, please. Thank you very much. So don't let those guys get involved there. And get the ogres ready to move in as well. I want all of these guys starting to loop round this side. Just get over there. Get around them. All of these guys now have special little abilities attached to them. Their morale's going to start going down. This is all working perfectly well as far as I'm concerned. You lot, get round here. Start encircling them. This is where it all begins to go flipping right. We've got 9 seconds till we've got another one of these lads. These lads just keep these guys busy. Damn it, they just keep it all nice and busy. Where are these guys? You guys, get over here, hit these guys in the side. So I just want my rat ogres slamming in round here. And as soon as they get round here, they're just going to get around there, smash them down. And that's going to cause a great big morale problem for all of you guys. Right, lovely. And now they're just smashing their way through there. These guys are just heading around here. You guys, get on over here while these guys are being shot in the back. They're not going to like that in the flipping slightest. Just need some more. You know what? Surround them. At this point, we can get all of these guys surrounded. All of you just start shooting in there. You, get over here. There's the Lord. We've identified the Lord. Send my own Lord to assassinate him. You, meanwhile, just get over here and hit some of these guys in the back. Beautiful. You, over here, hit these guys in the back. You, over here, hit these guys in the back. Everyone, and now we just basically completely surround these lads. The ogres are taking a bit of damage. I'm just going to change their target and have them basically jump into the back of these lads. And that should cause pretty much total collapse. I mean, due respect to these dwarves, they do not flipping quit. I mean, this is the situation these dwarf warriors find themselves in, and they're still fighting. So, well done to them. I'm just going to bring you guys through and around and up the back here. And just basically see what we can do here. But these guys are now all wavering like crazy. You guys, if you can, get on top of these lads, please. Who are you exactly? We've got some basic clan rats there. They're doing a good job. You, just get over to here. Your clan rats, there's just clan rats chilling out there. Well, that's marvellous. Get over there, why don't you? You, and just get over on the grudge thrower. Let's take that out of the fight. Are you actually in the fight now, my good man? I think you are somewhere, and their leader, I think, is in trouble. He's an axe warrior. Where's my leader? There he is, almost on top of their leader. And we have technically won, which is all we need to do, because this is technically a flipping city battle, so everyone that survives dies. So screw those bastards. Nice. Right, decisive victory. We get ourselves a giant pile of food from eaten dwarves. Very, very nice indeed. We get ourselves the money. Oh, that's a healthy amount of money too. Dwarf stuff is valuable. Posting goes up to flipping level 9. Right, now, we also need to obviously want to occupy this place. And I can't afford to get up to the next level. I mean, I could do, but it would be catastrophic in terms of the food shortage. So just loot and occupy. Move in at level 1. Excellent. I've gained the Sword of Anti-Heroes. Very, very nice indeed. What's that ability there? So, armor piercing damage, weapon damage. That's pretty damn good. I like that. And we've managed to secure this here province. Good. Now, speaking of which, you, my assassiny friend, probably need to head on your way somewhere over here or whatever. Subatan is obviously straight back down to level 1. Never mind, eh? Still, we've got money. and we need to obviously build the special thing. We get food generator +4 straight away for just 800. Get this place up to level 2 settlement. Shame that we lost Subatan in the first place, but quite frankly, given how it's all worked out, I consider it a decent trade. Because now we control the thrice-cursed peak, and very soon we will control the Mine of the Bearded Skulls. And with that, there's literally no way through into this mountain pass from down over here. So if we just stick to the plan which we've already kind of discussed previously, where kayaks is going to basically be the gateway into our actual southern civilization down here, then what are the Sentinels of Zeti actually going to flipping do? Like, if they come down here, we'll have a good flipping garrison with walls waiting for them down here at kayaks, and then there's nothing else here but the elves, who we can very easily see coming if there's any problem with that at all. So actually, getting those dwarves out of the way has been worth it. We get gold, and we secure a potentially risky enemy at our side. This has all worked out in the end, I would say. Speaking of which, how long until... only 3 turns until this garrison starts collapsing. Nice. Wait. Just flipping wait. We're almost flipping there. And as for Science Surge over here, I like his name. Let's just give him a handful of extra clan rats, just so he's actually got some decent stuff. Oh, that's quite expensive, though. It's expensive up front, but it's worth it for him just to have a handful of extra. I'm just going to give him Skaven Slaves, actually. There we go. Now he's got some just extra stuff there. Excellent, just in case there's any trouble we need to respond to. But for the most part, literally the only thing he's doing, he's just hanging out here and just keeping this place under control, because this place is really worrying in terms of what's going on in terms of public order. So with the dwarf threat more or less dealt with, what's the next logical move? Obviously, Arkling over here needs to go and set up Zlansek, thereby completing our ownership of this immediate area. But what about Pustin and his large army? I mean, Pustin could go and... ooh. Okay, we might want to watch what goes on here, because Itza is going to be a bit of a pain to take on, at least until I can persuade the skier to potentially join me. Even with a full stack army, Itza's going to be a challenge, because there'll be full stack armies going around here, waiting to flipping reinforce. But at this point, it's got to be the most sensible thing to do next, because what do we actually have here? In terms of how, in theory, the Sentinels of Zeti get through to the main plane, they've got these guys right flipping here, which is bloody convenient. Then they come through and they pretty much arrive at Itza. Okay, so if we could just basically get Itza out of the way, yeah, we could hold that as a guard against the Sentinels of Zeti ever coming further inland. But this area looks nicely secured at the minute, yeah. I'm happy with this. I mean, Pustin can't move this anyway. He needs to just heal and wait for the time being. And someone's got... ah, yes! Arkling actually has some... wait, how does Arkling have that? Okay, Arkling just apparently has leveled up somehow. Go on then, let's give him Route Marcher. Him moving around faster seems like a good sort of thing. Ah, and the Lost Valley having been reunited, we have the ability straight away to actually slap a nice little thing on them in terms of, yeah, the proclamation. Ooh, what do we want? Let's go for expansionist planning, I'd say. Oh, and hang on. We've got something new here. Yeah, over in the Lost Valley. Something's actually finished. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot, in fact. Pustin, get rid of the last of your Skaven slaves. Yep, that's right. Because I suspect we can give you something much, much better immediately from local... ah, Plague Monks. Plague Monks, I love it. With Plague Monks on our side, we'd finally actually have something decent enough to actually cut through some of the flipping enemy. Yeah, that does seem pretty darn decent. Replacing flipping... let's compare them just to, say, Clan Ratch with Shields. Let's just pin that for a second, and... okay. It's quite a significant little increase, isn't it? Though actually, the Clan Rats with Shields do have more in the way of armour and defence, and technically, actually, the melee attack is... melee attack versus weapon strength. Okay, some of those stats are slightly confusing, but it's fine. I'd say getting a couple of nice anti-infantry Plague Monks into this army would not be the worst thing in the world. That way, Pustin's actually got a decent flipping force at his side. And speaking of Pustin, he also needs to level up, and I think he's got to the right level for a bunch of new special abilities up top here. Oh my! A mount has just become available. Though interestingly, there are downsides to the mount. Like, the mount actually makes him worse armoured, not so good in terms of leadership, he'd be faster, his melee attack is weaker, his melee defense is weaker, his weapon strength is weaker, but the charge bonus goes up and he's got a lot more total actual health. I'm not too sure that seems like a good idea, to be perfectly honest. I feel like I prefer him just on the ground. But on the other hand, oh, I mean, it would still be very powerful. Plus, it looks like he gets a new bonus ability in terms of weapon strength bonus. Oh, go on then. I can't resist him riding around on a giant rat ogre. Go on. Ah, he's just become armor piercing as well. Very, very nice indeed. Now, actually, we should probably look at the equipment because I've got loads of equipment floating around. So, physical resistance plus 10%. Sure, I'll give you that, because you're literally not holding anything right now. Your mount is Bone Breaker, fine. Your weapon is the Ogre Blade right now. That's just weapon strength plus 8%. But if I gave you the Sword of Anti-Heroes, then whenever you actually activated that, yeah, you actually get a special ability, plus melee attack plus 5 straight up. Yeah, whenever I want to, I can give you Sword of Anti-Heroes for armor piercing and weapon damage. Okay, that strikes me as worth doing. The Sword of Anti-Heroes. Meanwhile, this guy's just got the Blade of Nurglitch for magical and poison. Well, we may as well just give him the Ogre Blade for more actual straight-up damage. Talisman, the Luck Stones with the other guy. He needs it more than the other guy. Fine. Enchanted items, don't worry about that. Everything seems under control there. Yeah, pretty happy with the distribution of equipment with our actual main two lads there. In which case, end the turn, and hopefully soon the famine will be over. And the Itza folk have decided to... Ah! Intriguing! So, these guys have decided they do want to wage war on me after all, having previously paid me for peace. But you know what? I'm going to call my allies to help. And those guys hate these guys. You might have just declared war against a very, very large number of rats, you stupid bastards. And I'm joined by... Oh, yes. Right. So, you've just declared war against Clan Skier, as well as me. I think you've just made a really stupid decision. It looks like he wants to actually finish off the last of these guys first, which again, works for me, quite frankly. Yep, there he is, and he's... Has he done it? No, he hasn't managed to get in there. Or has he? Hang on, what just happened? Also, who are you? Alright, seriously, I don't care about you bastards. And these guys decided to declare war on me too. Who exactly are you guys again? You're not... Okay, I'm not sure who you are exactly, but screw it, you're a minor power, whatever. We'll accept and we'll see if our allies decide. Yep, our allies decide to join in as well. Marvellous. I guess you're friends with these guys and this is just you in the middle there. So you've just declared war on your much, much nastier neighbour, so that's nice. And what exactly, Clan Skria, do you want? Because Clan Skria are like you guys. They want to join war against who? They want me to... Ah! They want me to join war against those guys. Fine. For you lads, anything. Basically, at this point, all the rats in the world have just declared war against everyone else, or everyone's declared war against the rats. It's rats versus literally everyone. Meanwhile, I suspect the vampires still aren't doing great. Stop going out to sea. It never works out for you. And apparently we've just got clear skies, some good weather. So for 3 turns, we've got leadership up. Very nice. Right, food is still falling now at -6 a turn, which is a concern right now. It's at 27%. Falling by 6 a turn, so that's going to be like... That's basically 4% a turn. Okay, we've got another 2 turns before that collapses even flipping worse. But next turn, the pasture comes in for +4. Okay, so that's going to help there. You, meanwhile, need to come out of there and just get this place founded. We've got the... Do we have the money for it? I don't think we've got the money for that. We don't have the money for that. Well, that's good. That means we need to sacrifice you flipping gaining 3 food just so you can literally walk over there without ransacking our own bloody territory. Actually, you could just ransack... Hang on. Let's just check what ransacking my own territory actually does. When raiding the own province, -30. Okay. -25% on the movement range. Public order -3. Honestly, I could deal with that, I think. Though actually, I imagine when I'm in March mode, I can't actually, like, settle the province, so... Okay, just go into March mode, head over here, quick as you flipping like, and we need to get Zlansek down next turn, so save up some money for that. Meanwhile, everyone's loyalty is in a good place because we're still under the 13th scheme ritual for another, I think, 5 turns, so that's good at least. Right, Pustin. You may as well start flipping heading north, because blatantly that's where we're sooner or later going to want to be going. And as for you, my assassin friend, head up top first and just see what we can figure out about this area. Yeah, Pustin, just start heading north. You may as well hang out in the crater tonight. Ooh, he's actually on his thing. Oh, he's actually on a throne on top of the thing. Oh, I can't wait to see him in action. That's going to be beautiful. Now, is that all we can do for now? I mean, I'd like to be able to potentially build something new over in Oixal right here, but some things are expensive and other things don't provide me with enough benefit immediately. Hang on, what do I need to do in my capital that's important right now? If I could save up flipping 4,500 or 5,000 Gnawing, but I've got a minus 10% at the minute because of something, then yeah, I could actually get more Plague Claw catapults, and those are unquestionably really bloody good anti-infantry artillery stuff. I like them. Those have proven to be very, very powerful. Good news in the south, however. Right here, over in the southern plains, this area is level 3. And we've got an awful lot of... Actually, we've got loads of money-producing buildings here. We've got these here ports. That's producing money. We've got these here ports. That's producing money. We've got these here flipping level 2 gold mines. That's producing a ton of money. One of the things I'm allowed to build here, because it's a region capital, in the building browser, is Slave Wheel for energy. Okay, income from all buildings plus 60%. That strikes me as a flipping huge increase in a territory that's got multiple flipping ports and mines. That strikes me as absolutely flipping huge, in fact. Yes, I'd say we're going to build some slave wheels down here. Nice. Let's get that into production immediately. And next turn, yeah, most importantly of all, we have got ourselves the Putrid Rice Bowl coming back into effect there. Okay, this is all going as fine as I probably could hope it to. Another turn goes by. What are we going to see going on here? In particular, what are these lads going to do? Because these lads are the interesting ones. They go over there, presumably win immediately. And, okay, won, but didn't choose to take it by the looks of it. Decided instead to presumably ransack it. Okay, so they've still got a really strong army there. And what do you bloody want? Because I thought we were already at war with you, but maybe not. They want... Oh, they want peace. Okay. I mean, is there any reason to be at peace with these? I mean, we don't actually have a border with these guys, so... Okay, fine, why not? I'm willing to accept peace just for the sake of not having trouble with them. And by any chance, is this guy going to immediately ask me to declare war on them again? They want me to join war against the New World colonies. Where exactly are they? Oh. I don't think you really need the help, to be honest, but go on then, sure, if you want. As for the useless Vampire Coast, seriously, guys, stop messing up. I like having friends up there, keeping the lizards up north busy. And you attempted to assault the garrison and failed. You're probably heading for that shipwreck, I'm guessing. Yep, you got yourself some in from there. And, ooh, are you heading over to the Star Tower to settle that? La-di-da, fair enough. And we have got set example, +3 leadership to all forces. Great. Hopefully we've got some new technology coming in that might just flipping help here. Something to do with food would be marvellous. Campaign movement range up by 10%. That's good. +3 loyalty for all new recruits. That's good as well. Public order +1 all provinces. Screw it. I'm taking that. It'll sort out the problems over in flipping place of the old ones or whatever. Right. Important immediately. We need to go and settle this here province. So get over here. We can just afford to settle it. Only at level 1, mind. Can't do anything better than that. Nice. And that means we've secured this entire province. That's absolutely lovely. Which means we also want to... yes, that helps better and better and better. Okay. What we need to do here, however, is immediately... We need to find a way to... I don't have the 800 to build the Putrid Rice Bowl here. That's a concern. Okay. We need that Putrid Rice Bowl. Is this one done yet, by the way? Are you done with the Putrid Rice Bowl? Okay, that's done. We're still losing. Oh, dear. Right. Because army upkeep's at flipping -4 as well. Okay. It's all fine. It's all under control, probably. Right, I'm sending Pustin over to our main forward guard here. Over at this place. Oh, his giant rat ogre is amazing. Oh, Pustin, you are truly, truly a thing of beauty now. Though, actually, I think you looked more badass when you're on the ground. I mean, it's really cool you're riding around on a rat ogre. It's just, you know, it's more badass if you jump in with a sword yourself. But you know what? This is seriously cool, too. And this slave wheel is already done. So that should hopefully be what's caused a really big increase in all of the money right here. In fact, and also, in Oixel, we could build the same thing. I mean, quite frankly, Oixel produces... The province there is producing 1,300. The province over here is now producing... The province over here is producing more money. Okay, I think over at Oixel, we might want to just invest in one slave wheel. Quite frankly, I think we might need to, in fact. Right, and let's bring Vomic the Contagious up in this direction. So, yeah. With 2 assassins floating around and an economy in recovery, 2 competent assassins who are good at assaulting armies might actually be able to have quite a positive effect, weakening this army as it comes back here to try and relieve Itza. Though, admittedly, Itza's got one bloody hell of a flipping garrison in play. I don't think we should try and take on the army right there. If we want to take out this army, we're going to need to do it actually out in the field, because this garrison's going to provide a really big benefit there. Ah, and don't forget proclamations down in the south as well. Thank you very much, little end tile there. What do we want to do here? Public order +2. Public order is great already. We don't need to worry about that. Construction cost or growth? Ooh, growth might be nice. Or no, I can't accept the tax rate being low. We need this. Yeah, I'm just going to go for expansionist planning, go for the growth. That strikes me as sensible. Lovely. Though actually, if we go for efficient planning, then that would stabilise with corruption at only 46%. We don't need the public order. You know what? No, I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to stick with expansionist planning. We'll just go for the growth rate. Let's grow as quickly as possible here. Now, speaking of the Itza, where are your armies going? Because they might want to... I mean, really what I would like is they throw their strength against... Oh, hello. Right, you're just leaving the Golden Colossus, heading north, not south. That's fine. You just keep focusing on your war against the actual flippin' elves, not against me. Also, I'm guessing that's one of your heroes. And Clan Skir's... Ooh. Hello. Clan Skira, me and you... Oh, gosh darn it. I was hoping me and Clan Skir were thinking the same thing there, that Itza might be fun. But no, I don't think so. And we've run into some flipping orcs. Hello, what do you want? They want a non-aggression pact. No. No, we're not going to work together, because I'm pretty sure you're at war with... Actually, you're not at war with my allies, but I'm sure you will be momentarily, so screw you. And as for my vampires, they want me to join the war against those guys. Honestly, I'm going to be honest, lads. You're actually down to 1 province, so... I feel like in some ways your time is kind of done by. Sorry. I mean, they've taken the Star Tower, but whatever's left up there is going to fall to the lizards soon. So the Vampire Coast is going to be nothing but that 1 star island imminently, I'm pretty confident. And we've got... Oh! The Lost Valley. Wait, what's wrong with the Lost Valley? Hang the flip on here. Hang the flip on. Why is the Lost Valley going down -11 a flipping turn? Oh. Oh dear. Because of the food situation. Oh, flipping dear indeed. Right. Public order, up by 2. Oh. Oh, problems. Problems. Right, please tell me it's time to assault this place. Fight. No. They're out of turns, but... Oh, gosh, darn it. What are we going to do? I need to find someone to murder just to get some food off them. Right now, Putrid Rice Bog. 2 turns, that'll be done. What else can we do here? We're down to... We are right where we don't need to be. 19%. Why did it have to fall right now? This place is going to collapse. No, actually, weirdly it's not. Why is that place not collapse? Okay. Right, public order, -0. Public order here, -11. Right. Why is that so bad? Provincial instability, taxes. Okay. We turn off the tax rate doesn't matter. Why doesn't that matter? Wait, what? Oh. I see the problem. We used to have a big overseers platform. It went away on account of the... Oh, dear. Oh, flipping dear. The overseers platform was demolished when the flipping dwarves moved in. Right. Okay. How can we stop this rebellion happening right now? I don't know how we stop this. Technically, that is going to hit -100. But I think, unfortunately, Pustin just needs to turn back. Until the situation stabilises, you can't be going off on adventures, I'm afraid. The income has just collapsed on account of the fact we've had to cancel the flipping tax rate. Everything's looking good down here, but the only alternative would be if I literally train a new lord in Oixel that I completely 100% don't need, just for the sake of... oh dear. Public order's only -2 down there. I can't... actually, maybe I could. Okay, hang on. How's this place doing? This place is +4 at the minute. Okay, hang on. Hang on. No. We can do this. Right, you get into March mode. Get into Oixel. You can get into Oixel right now. Okay? And that should stabilise this. Okay. That's been stabilised. Sadly, I didn't need to bring you back at all in the end. Sorry. Okay. Oixel is stabilised, at least for the time being. Marks of War is now going to be going down, but going down relatively on the slow side. I just need to get rid of this food crisis, and I know exactly how we're going to flipping do it, which is, we've got... yeah, hang on, can I put the tax rate back on? No, I definitely can't. Okay, do not put the taxes back on. Taxes are on over here, though, right? Everywhere else is being taxed. Next turn, these guys are going to be able to move into here and take out the dwarf capital. That's going to be worth a lot of food and a lot of money. With that, we can sort all of this out, probably. Ooh, Lawmasters, I think, just actually took a city right there. Good. The Lawmasters want to go and take cities off the Centaurs of Zeti. That all works for me. The big army is now... the big army is moving towards Altar of the Horned Rat. Good. It's welcome to. That keeps them out of the way. And as I suspected was about to happen, I think the lizards are about to pretty much just move into whatever's left of the vampire territory. That's not going to end well for them. Okay, food is still desperately, desperately low. And morale is also going to be desperately, desperately low. But we need to win a fight against this place. Even so, we got no choice at this point because it's all going to go horribly wrong otherwise. So here we are down in the Dwarven Underworld. First time we've seen that. Pretty bloody good. I'm going to start my deployment with 23 on the Winds of Magic. That seems decent enough to me. So start the deployment there. Now, obviously, we have got ourselves walls to take care of and a plaza to secure. I've got myself... we're still in Pestilence Clanstone, but I don't have to worry about that. That actually means I can just use that ability for free, which is nice. I have got an absolute flipping ton of towers, which is good stuff there. So broadly, probably all we want to do is just send a flipping ton of clan rats supported by plague monks straight at this place. Though you guys, you will be a waste on the flipping ram. We don't need you to be on the ram at all. Right, this should hopefully be enough to win by itself. Start the battle. Pause. Where are they all? They are all looking like they're going to be in the middle. Okay, we just need to get in here as quickly as possible. Just you to you, you to you, you to you, you to you, you to you. Plenty of these towers aren't even activated yet, which is marvellous. You to you, you and to you. And yeah, there's not even that much on the walls. Meanwhile, my plague catapult thing could deal with a... ooh, I've got a lord right there. I could actually just try and pelt these guys while they're on the walls, which is kind of cool. That might work. Or I could just take out the... yeah, let's take out the grudge thrower. Let's just take that out of the way, because I imagine that's going to be firing on me. So let's just see how that does then. Just get out of there for a second. And is this place actually... is this thing firing on me? Yep. That grudge thrower is definitely doing something. Luckily, I can do something to them too. So it's just counterfire at the minute. And these guys, yeah, with all of these flipping towers, we've got plenty of flipping health. And as for what's up on the walls, it's not much. We can take this out because we've got enough anti-infantry plague monks here. We should be alright. In all fairness, we're not doing much to these guys. Probably we're better off just saying, hey, target these lads up top here. May as well take them out. So just focus on them, see if we can actually get a good shot on these guys. Hopefully we can. And can we actually reliably hit units on the walls? Okay, we managed to hit some of them. That'll flipping do. And the health of all my towers is looking good so far. So let's just speed this up while they get into position. I continue just providing a bit of supporting fire with my towers here. We'll just go for no. Right to here will do the job, thank you. And all of my units are now present and correct. Lovely. So let's just get you guys focusing over here. These guys are going to basically refuse to break like ever, but that will be fine. Just get over here. You guys, get over here. You guys, get over here. And at this point, we have got a hell of a lot of good quality units just waiting here. And just power your way over here. You guys just power your way over here. Lovely. Ah! The leader himself is up on the wall there, but that's fine. We've got anti-infantry stuff to take care of him. So he's got a fair bit of health, and we should be able to keep him busy for the time being at least. My lord is under attack. Apparently my lord is just in range. Maybe we'll just move him slightly back just to be safe. He'll be fine though. He'll be 100% fine. These guys are starting to collapse already. So over on this side where they don't actually have their lord, yeah, this is actually going much better already. Probably you need to stop firing, please. You can instead focus on the middle bit. Just focus on these lads in the middle because they don't seem to be doing much right now. So just focus your firepower over there. Very, very nice indeed. And at this point, these lads are, yeah, focusing over here, please. Just take out these guys. And these guys are, yeah, losing decisively. This is nice and easy. Good, good, good. I'm glad we waited. Glad we flipping waited. Admittedly, this guy is going to take a hell of a lot of a battering before he gives up. One of you lads, focus your attention over here. And actually, I can just give all these guys special abilities. Boom. Actually, can I do that? Or are they, I think because they're on the wall, I'm not allowed, unfortunately. Can you do that there? Does this affect them? Is this okay? Are you actually, I don't know whether you're even impacted by that. You might be, you know. Right. As these guys are currently damaged, and they're actually shooting at me, I'm going to just use Menace Below to basically get these guys distracted for a bit. So you guys just basically get on top of here and clear out these lads. Lovely. And, their leader decided he couldn't be bothered with that whole being up on the wall. Oh, wait, hang on. You've got a... That's a Thane. Okay, fine. Sorry, that's a hero, I think, not their... One of these is their leader, one of them's the Thane. I'm not sure. Oh, no, that's the Lord. That's the Lord there. So this must just be a hero up here. Fine. Thane must be the dwarven equivalent of something. Right, you guys finish off this... Oh, no, sorry, you're not quite done with these lads yet. Finish off those lads. Though, actually, one of you, you lot over there, just go and take these lads out. Make sure they stop firing. And if these lads are still going to keep on firing, may as well just kind of provide a little bit of cover fire over to these lads. Lovely, just take them out. And at this point, basically, we've just got a huge bunch of jiggly rats just very, very slowly, desperately trying to take out this Thane lad. Fortunately, his hit points are now actually starting to collapse. He's almost flipping done. We've got him surrounded. I suspect we've got some flipping plague lads right next to him. So he is momentarily going to be down. Yep. Now he's wavering. He's exhausted. Everyone just gets some good hits in on him. Nice. And he's trying to flee, but with 27 hit points, not sure how well he's going to do, to be honest. Collapsing, collapsing, down to 27. And he actually manages to flipping get away as well, the sneaky get. Right, well, focus on these lads instead then. Dwarves, they just don't quit, do they? Let's also just get this guy down. So you, take out this Thane, please. Lovely, while I just kind of focus on pelting their actual lord with all of this stuff. Good, good, good. No, no, no. You're not going anywhere. Take out his last 27 hit points, please. Thank you very much. And this guy down to 4 hit points and almost on top of him there. Come on, finish him off. It's embarrassing that you're struggling with this. Come on, lads. You're better than that. And now we've finally got some flipping Longbeards and Thunderers up on the walls there, but we can now just clear them out. We got them surrounded. That's going to cause their morale to go down very quickly. And my Plague Claw catapults are doing an excellent job just clearing these guys out the way. Marvellous. Done some good stuff there, I'd say. And I think the Thane finally bloody died. So why don't you just go and take out these here Longbeards. They may be axe infantry, but they're also incredibly, incredibly flipping weak. Like literally 545 hit points across the whole lot of them. So you just finish them off, because you've got way more than that. Good. Finish those bastards off for me, please. And we have technically won, which is interesting. I'm not sure how we actually won, because is the Lord technically... Oh, the Lord has actually been shattered just by virtue of being pelted. Right, well, we've won without ever killing the Lord or taking the plaza. Marvellous. And with no actual flipping dwarves left on the field... Come on, tell me there's plenty of food. How is it that little food? How can it possibly be that little food we've just gained? And that little money, this is a flipping dwarf capital. What the bloody hell? Okay, we've got an obsidian stone of some description. That's fine. You've got a bit of experience. Fine, this was a capital. I was expecting a bit more, to be perfectly honest. Okay, we're just going to have to obviously settle it at level 1. This is going to make the situation flipping worse. Enemies being killed in battle. And honestly, I think that's probably, yep, faction destroyed. Nice. Well done, us. Beard thing sacrificed. The last of the dwarves of this faction too. Nice. And magic resistance plus 20% if I want that sort of thing. Right, that's given us a big pile of money. The big pile of money will help out a lot, because with a big pile of money, we can build... Okay, we could build... Okay, we need to build that there. It needs to be at Subotan, purely because we need the space over at Oixel for the increasing the money thing. So that needs to go up, like, immediately. This needs to be upgraded immediately. Down here, in 1 turn, that'll be coming in. That's plus 4 food. That's acceptable. Oixel is holding on. Flipping just, as long as we're not taxing the bloody thing. Speaking of which, as I said, yeah, I do actually want slave wheels here. We need a bit more money. Slave wheels is an excellent thing to have at Oixel. And you, where do you need to stand? Honestly, I'm concerned about this place. How's this place doing, by the way, over here? The Mine of the Bearded Skulls. Minus 43 going down minus 30. It'll be fine. You just go and sit in Subotan and get it under control, please. Okay, plus 6. Plus 6. Under control. Dwarves taken care of. Right. Down here, what do we need to do down in this place? We've got ourselves, well, I'm going to guess there's got to be... Hang on, let's look at the building browser. There must be something special here. Resources. Iron mining pits. Though, admittedly, it doesn't exactly produce much, does it? No. It's more about producing trade resources, not actual money, which is a shame. But still, we do actually have some people to trade with, so that's not nothing. Also, with this situation now a little bit more under control, and with the food now the biggest problem... Science Surge, I like you, but you haven't actually done anything yet, and you're actually costing us a fair bit of, like, everything. So, just going to, unfortunately, be saying goodbye to you, because we don't actually need 4 lords right now. That is excessive. So, goodbye, my good man. Okay, that'll save us a bit more food here, damn it. Southern Spine of Sotek. Oh, hang on. Southern Spine of Sotek. Tax rate minus 30%. Food generated 2. Done. Every flipping time done. What are the provinces? I can't accept that in the tax rate, but... Oh, I could accept it here. I mean, right up here, right now, what am I getting? I'm not getting any tax out of this. I mean, I'm getting flipping... Hang on, no. Oixel, right now, is flipping... Yeah, that's flipping efficient planning. Public order plus 2 is important. Okay, leave public order plus 2 alone. Though, actually, it's plus 3 at the minute. I could go over to exploitative planning. I mean, I'm making literally 0 tax income. Okay, I'm going to do that for 1 turn, just to see if that helps. And the Order of the Lawmasters continuing to do excellent work mopping up the Sentinels. Unfortunately, the Lawmasters and the Elves might be a bigger problem than the Sentinels of Zeti are going to be. You are presumably... No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. 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 I didn't realise you could make it to... Okay. So, that's unfortunate. Didn't realise you could make it there. And what we've actually got left here to fight is literally terrible. So I guess we just let the Night Runners do their business as best they can. And that's the end of it. So we'll just let them do their own thing. They can just basically run and... Okay, they're doing something. They're doing a little something. It won't be much. They'll heal literally all of it off. But screw it. We'll just let them do a little bit of damage. And then these guys just can come over here and just try and keep these guys busy as best they can. Yep, just start pelting in. Lovely. Pelt, 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 pelt. Might be able to do something at least. Not much. Screw it. Actually, you know what? I've got all this stuff. And this stuff too. Boom. There we go. Now just keep these little No. No, this isn't working at all, is it? Unfortunately. Just call an extra group of rats in right there. Just get in the back of these guys if you can. Do a little bit of damage. Might be able to weaken or cripple 1 unit at least. This unit's damaged. I'll take that as a victory. What next is even remotely weak? How about you? How about you two together focusing on here? Might be able to do some damage to you. No. This is not flipping working. Well, I think we've managed to do some damage to at least one unit. So, the world's most annoying territory has been taken off me. In all fairness, I'd barely invested in it. It barely even flipping mattered. They haven't even actually bothered taking it off me. They just ransacked it. Well, that's just offensive. If they'd taken it off me, that would have been good. Then I wouldn't have needed to flipping have the food outlay for it. I'm actually annoyed they didn't take it. I think the elves have got to their ritual. And that means it might be time to start thinking about counter-attacking with an army. Yep, indeed it was the High Elves. Dear oh flipping dear. Can we actually see where the little kind of tendrils of... Yep. The tendrils of magic. I can see exactly where they are. And we might have to do something about that, because that's exactly what you can flipping do. And yes, I know that settlement's been sacked. Not much we can do, unfortunately. And the Headhunters jungle might be about to rebel. Quite frankly, I bloody welcome it at this point. I am the law, authoritarian for Skrulk. Now he's up to +3 public order. Very, very nice indeed. But yes, the food situation as well. Technically, we're still starving right now, but at the bare minimum, we are now gaining food again. And that means I can put the tax back on as long as this guy decides to hang out here for a bit. Which I think he should. In fact, actually, I think he should move to Oixel, because I'm really concerned about the fact these guys are just hanging out right flipping here. But we're getting somewhere now, alright? We're getting somewhere. Food is stabilised. This place is ready to be upgraded to level 2. And once that's done, these here can be level 2 as well. We've got ourselves 2 pastures operational. We can go and do a little bit of raiding to potentially, yeah, speed up the chance of anything going on. But actually, this guy could go raiding right now in this territory. That strikes me as well. That strikes me as a terrible idea. That's poking a much, much bigger bear than me. I probably don't want to do that, in fact, but it would at least be a possibility. Probably, actually, you know what? With that settlement down, you get into march mode, head back over here. Get over here as quick as you flipping can, get over into the Dust Gate, and just flipping raid for food. We need to get the food supply back up again as soon as possible. At least it's going up now, but things are still not looking flipping good, are they? No. Oh, for the days when food was plentiful, because it does not feel that way anymore. We're about to lose marks of the old ones. Honestly, don't care. We'll just march over and take it again afterwards, but we've got bigger problems right now. We have got 9 turns remaining of ritual sites. Left click to view interventions, because this is a thing we can do at this point. If we want to, we could spawn, yeah, a small army, or presumably a bigger army, or presumably an even flipping bigger army to just spawn close by to one of those settlements to go and get involved. So, we might want to save up some money to do that, because otherwise, unfortunately, there's a very real chance that the elves are going to start making progress towards controlling the vortex, because they're ahead of us. They've got, actually, not much ahead of us. We need 350 for the first ritual. We're already on 335 and gaining +12 a turn. So we're only a turn or 2 out from beginning our first proper big ritual too. But time for us to start potentially saving up some money to send an intervention army. But this could work. Because now, say the lizards might actually spend their money sending intervention armies over there. And then if we start our ritual in just a couple of turns, arguably, we might actually be in good shape. And actually, it's probably a good idea that we keep our armies close by to our main territories. Because at any flipping moment, we might begin our own ritual. So, it probably wouldn't hurt to have lords and armies ready to guard our cities. Because it might well be that the ritual requires our economic little heartland down the south here to suddenly become of interest to literally everyone in the world. So, next time, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we are going to begin our first ritual, see if we can scavenge for some food. And quite frankly, I welcome a few people sending crappy armies. We will just eat them. We'll eat them for food. It'll be absolutely flipping magnificent. That's coming next time. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd. And this has been Total War, Warhammer 2. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Oh no! Oh dear! America's decided they do not like us! Just want to finish off China. I can die happily. Well, not happily because there's nuclear fire involved, but moderately happily. There we go! I've just started... Oh god. The Earth was fun, wasn't it? We can all agree the Earth was great.